Namaste, Preeti ji. Have I got the access? Okay. So give me a moment.
Namaste.
Okay. So he's joining in a moment. Okay. Meanwhile, we'll just come up on the chair. We'll have a small Surya Namaskar round, and then we'll start today's session. Okay. So this is a variation of Surya Namaskar A. Okay. So you can add, you can make changes or play with the steps. Thank you so much. Okay. So let's start. So this is a very, very simple version of Surya Namaskar A. So first sitting on the chair, keeping your feet grounded, spine nice and tall, hands by the side on the chair. Right, sit up tall. Good. So from here, breathe in, take your hands up. You can lift your head, look at the thumb. Exhale and bend forward. Bringing the hands on the floor, you can keep your feet slightly apart as you bend forward. From here, inhale, lift your head halfway up, bringing the hands over the knees. Right. Again, exhale, bend forward. Breathe in. Once again, come up with your hands reaching the sky. Exhale, lower your hands to the shoulder level into cactus pose. Breathe in, up. Breathe out. Cactus. Once again, breathe in. Breathe out and come down, resting your hands on the mat for a forward fold. Inhale, come up, hands to the sky, and this time you can take your head back for that little expansion of the chest. Exhale, bring your hands at your heart in prayer pose or Samasthiti. Once again, breathe in, up, breathe out, and bend forward. Head to knee. Inhale, lift your head up, raise your hands over the knees. Exhale and bend forward. Breathe in and raise your arms up. Breathe out into cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Breathe in up. Breathe out and bend forward. Inhale up, taking your hands, reaching up the sky, and this time, gentle arch back. And exhale, bring your hands at your heart. And spread your hands on the knees and relax yourself. This is a small, you can in fact add steps here. So from cactus, you can take it into eagle twist, and then from there on, you can play with the poses. Yes, you can add, you can make changes. All right. Now let's see what are we learning today. Right. So today we will be seeing some poses which can be practiced during our traveling, in fact, long hours of journey, especially in flights or train when we are traveling for a very long time, to overcome the stiffness in the spine or in the joint. Okay. Then we are also going to see practices. In fact, some of those practices are common to both these situations, right? So even office yoga or by whatever names we call it, but these are some practices which can be done
by people who are like constantly sitting in one place for very long hours, and because of which they develop a lot of spinal issues, okay, which generally they just ignore it until it becomes chronic. So why not we just start practicing these things at the early stage itself in order to avoid those complications, right? So now if we talk about the stretches, we all are aware of those upward stretches and side stretches, twist. I have not added those things, though we will be practicing them once we are on the chair. Here I've just added few steps, or sorry, few practices. Like the first one is the eagle twist for the arms and for the legs, especially if we talk about the flight journey. If you're stuck in the middle seat, definitely there is like you have the jam-packed feeling. Yes. So in such a case, we can actually practice eagle twist, which is so relieving for the shoulder joints, for the shoulder blades. Once we finish, and in fact, holding the pose with breath, that's very important in order to get complete benefit out of a practice. It is important that we add breathing. Otherwise, the benefit is temporary. If we add breathing to it, then for very, very long time, the benefit retains. Okay. So you can actually try that, experiment this, and you will know that when we add breathing to that practice, a lot of awareness is created, and by thereby we can avoid many such things which is going to create problem, right? So after the eagle twist of the arms, next for the legs, so same the twist, eagle twist for the legs also. In fact, once the legs are overlapped, we can give a twist. In case if that space allows, then we can give a twist also, right? Okay, so what does these things do? They're going to start the blood flow. Wherever the stiffness is there, it's going to release the tightness or the stiffness and increase the blood flow. Excuse me. Now, next practice is the hands locked at the back. Very, very simple one. Most of us do this, yes? So just take one hand back at a time and adjust your shoulders. That's very important. And then the other hand, and try touching the opposite elbows and stay there for some time, maybe 5 breaths, 8 breaths, or whatever is comfortable for you, right? So that way we can release this upper back stiffness, right? But when we do this, make sure that you are actually coming in front from the place you're seated. If you're stuck to the to the back, then it becomes difficult. So just a minute. Sorry. The next one is forward fold. So again, all these practices to release that tightness which is accumulated because of constant sitting in one place. So we can also do a forward bend, and maybe like a ragdoll pose kind of thing. Loosen up the upper body and just rock to the sides, or just stay there for some time, a couple of gentle breaths. Now, or just stay there for some time. What happens? The blood will start flowing towards the brain, and the mixed emotion that we constantly most people face when we have to travel for very long hours. Yes, so we can actually overcome that through these by calming the mind through this practice. Then we have seated walking. So this is really good for ankles in case we are waiting to board the flight. So we can actually flex and extend our foot by releasing that stiffness or the tiredness from the feet. Okay, so good stretch for the ankles basically and the top of the feet. Then we have shoulder stretch. Now this one is, when you're seated in the flight or in the bus or wherever where you have another seat in front of you. So in such a case, you can actually rest your elbow on the front seat and take your hands back. You may clasp the fingers. This one is again a very good stretch for the shoulders and shoulder blades. You can actually stay there, gently pushing the shoulder blades towards down, by which you can expand your chest a little bit. So really nice practice. Then we have wrist wrestling. Now this is something which you can actually do it in the at the desk also. For someone who is like constantly into typing, yes, or using mouse most of the time. So for them, this is really good to release the pain or the discomfort from the fingers and wrist. Very nice practice this one is. Okay, wrist wrestling. But when we do these practices, especially the practices at the desk, yes, it would be nice if we actually take our eyes away from the system. Maybe if we have the option to look at something related to nature or environment, it would be nice getting the fresh air and practicing this. If not, at least let's move away from the screen, maybe turn to the side, another side, and do this practice. And the last option is sitting in front of the system and doing it. So our awareness will be totally on the practice, right? So if we have that option or the choice, let's choose that. Wrist wrestling. Then this is again, fingers are interlocked, and then we try to pull the fingers apart, but the shoulder is actually, the arms and the shoulder is resisting it. Again, an excellent practice. All these are like very, very simple practices, but very effective. Okay. Then the twist, we all know, sitting on the chair and seated twist. Then we have the snag, wherein we are actually holding the fingers, the grip, and then again pulling them on the outside. Then we have one-legged pigeon pose. There are two ways of doing it. One is sitting on the chair and doing it, which we have already learned. The other one is in a standing position. Stand and rest one foot or one leg on the desk. Now make sure the desk is at a level where you can place your leg comfortably. Yes, in a L shape or a 7 shape position. And then gently resting your hands on the table, we can bend forward if that's comfortable, or just stay there for some time, right? But bending forward will be really beneficial, right? Okay, next, this is cross leg forward fold. We can actually get up from our chair and then do this. Okay, these are some of the practices. Apart from this, we have Paschimottanasana, seated Paschimottanasana. Then the eye exercise, neck exercises, shoulder rotation, then warrior 3, especially at the desk. So you can actually get up from the chair. We can do warrior 3 or even Adho Mukha Svanasana with the chair support. Okay, if we have time, we will practice them. But otherwise, I think with the names, you can always identify it. Yes. So let's come on the chair and we'll start. So first, we will start by bringing the hands of the heart in prayer. Right. So sit up comfortably. Sit comfortably with your feet grounded. Now bring the hands of the heart in Namaste Mudra. And from here, you're going to turn and bring the back of the palms each other. Yes. Now, both the palms are not going to touch completely. I mean, they won't be touching completely. There will be a little gap at the edges, so that's fine. So let's stay here. Just bring it to the center and stay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep the shoulders relaxed.
there is a tendency for them to get shrugged. So just relax them and see if you can open the elbows to the side, giving a good stretch along the wrist. Breathe in, breathe out, and then gently come back into Namaste. So press your palms and breathe your hands. Again, from here, you're going to take your hands up, interlock the fingers, inhale, up, normal breathing, exhale, down. Once again, breathe in, up, and as you breathe out, take your hands back and form a loop. Breathe in, up, breathe out, other side. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Okay, place the hands at the back of the chair on the corners, yes? And from here, lift up the spine and extend your heart out. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. And back to the center with the hands over the thighs, relax. From here, let's get into the eagle pose. Gently lift the elbows up. Keep breathing normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the elbows back to the center and then unwind and relax. Okay. Now on the other side, twist and lift the elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Unwind your arms and bring it down. Now we're going to move to the leg twist. So right leg over the left. So if you are comfortable, you can get into the complete twist or just rest the right foot or right leg over the left. So complete twist. And from here, just see if you can bend forward. This is something you can practice during the traveling. Bend forward gently. So not required that you have to bend forward completely. It's halfway. And come up, inhale. Exhale, relax. I am going a bit fast. It's advisable that take it slowly. Okay, so during the journey, take it slowly. That will give you, most of the benefits. Now, left leg over the other. Stay here. Stay comfortable. And when you're ready, breathe in at the center. Breathe out and slowly bend forward. Stay only if you're comfortable. Just breathe in. Out. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Relax. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and bend forward for Paschimottanasana. Now this is, it's quite difficult to practice during traveling because of the space constraint. But yes, when you're at your desk, you can always do this. You can look front. Just keep stretching your spine from lower back. Then exhale down towards the shin. Again, breathe in, lift your head up, halfway. Exhale down. Now slowly come up, breathe in, raise your arms, breathe out, in the hands down. Okay, from here, I'll just show you this way. I'm going to take my hands back. So first fold one hand, then the other, and clasp the elbows. That's it. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and comfortable. If you want, you can gently rotate the shoulders. That's it, and stay here. A very subtle stretch. Nice one. So when you do this, just come to the center of your seat. Then let's stay here for 3 breaths. And then release one hand at a time. Right. Rotate the shoulders and relax. Right. Now let's do the ankle stretch. So we'll go back. So for this, like I'm taking one foot at a time. So flex and relax. Then the other one and down. If you feel this is really comfortable, then stretch one leg out and then flex and extend. So hands to the sides. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Now left leg. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Can we continue?
Sorry, I got a call.
Yes, okay. So have you completed left leg stretched out. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, and relax. So, and we can also add rotation. Right? So these are something which is already known, so I haven't added, but we can add rotation also. And next, we can actually interlock. Now bring the hands in front of you, interlock the fingers, so interlace them, with thumbs pointing up, and keep them in front of you. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Right. Then when you're ready, start pulling them to the outside. And your shoulders and your arms are rested. Normal breathing. Do not shrug your shoulders. Just feel that resistance. And then relax. When you're ready, once again, so we can repeat this like 5 times. The thumb is pointing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. One more time. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Bring the hands down and relax. Right? The same way, just bring the palms in the center, face them, the palms are facing each other, then clasp the fingers, right? And then start pulling them to the outside. You can loosen and stay there. Right? In case you don't want to bring the hands down, just loosen them up and stay. And when you're ready, again, tight. Just hold them tightly. Do not lose the grip. Neck should be relaxed. And relax. One more time. And relax. If you want, you can change the side also. And relax. Okay, from here, we will do pigeon, one leg pigeon pose. So first, bring the right foot over the left thigh. Just square your leg. Stay here. And then bring the hands over the legs and gently bend forward. You can use a folded napkin or a towel underneath your foot. Bend forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale and bend forward. Inhale up and then slowly relax. The other side. And then slowly bring forward. So for some people, this even this pose can give them good stretch. So they may not need the standing one. And for some people who are used to practicing, for them they may not feel much stretch here. So you can always opt for the other one. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out once again, bring forward. Inhale, come up. And then slowly lock and release. Right? So take your hands, or you can take your hands back and gently extend. Let's give a gentle back stretch and back to the center. Right? Okay. From here, let's do the standing pigeon pose. So if you have a study table or a table at a good height, maybe you can try that. Sorry, I don't have it. So, yeah, I actually have that here. Can you see me? And then bend forward. This is actually good. I'll try to. I also have block here, so I can rest my forehead on the block. So. Oops. So I have this study table. Stand here close to the study table. At a little distance, I'm a little away from study table. Then I'm going to lift one leg and then rest it over the table, right? Once I'm comfortable, and make sure the hips are square actually. Should be square. And then I'm going to bend forward for that nice stretch. I have blocks with me here, so I'm resting my forehead on the blocks. I can stay here as long as I'm comfortable. And release. Yes. Wonderful. Yeah. Nice. So you can try, stretching your hands in front. You got to come a little more closer to the table. See if you, just find out which, how comfortable you are feeling and just the position accordingly. Yes, you can stretch the leg. If the edge hurts, the edge of the table hurts, then maybe you can just move back. Nice. Couple of breaths and then inhale, come up. Exhale, gently. You can lock, just hug the knee and release it. When you're releasing the leg, make sure do not just pull it down. So if the leg is like this, okay, slowly you're going to release, lock, and then hug and then release it. All right. Now on the other side, just try on the left side. Few gentle breaths. And inhale, come up, slowly. Exhale and down. So then, while we are standing, we can also do warrior pose here, warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Resting the hands on the chair. So stretch one leg out, keep the core engaged, spine flat, and stay here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax and change. So I can keep the arms straight or I can even keep it bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down. And from here, take your hands on the chair. You can also give a back bend. A gentle back bend or an intense by taking the legs back. And then I'm going to place the hands here. Okay? And then arch back. Okay? This is for, even all these things can be practiced at the desk. Good. A gentle back stretch, just arch back, that's it. And come back to the center. Okay. Next, we have Adho Mukha Svanasana, which is again, which can easily be practiced at your workstation. So first, you can bring the hands on the chair. Up. And then bend forward. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can lower your arms now. 6. If you have the rung, yes, or hold the legs of the chair. 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk your hands up and slowly come and stretch. Okay, so this is Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now let's do standing forward fold. First, we're going to cross the leg. So first, the right leg is crossed over the left. Yes. Then breathe in, breathe out, and bend forward. Stay there. And when you're working, when you're practicing this at the workstation, and for few people who cannot bend forward completely, they can always come close to the wall. That would be really helpful, in fact. So cross the leg as they stay close to the wall, right? And then bend forward. So that way they have a balance, they have a support, even if they cannot reach completely. Now my hand stops here. So I'm not able to bend forward, but at least I have the wall support so that I can hold and enjoy that stretch. Then slowly come up, bring the leg back to its position. Now the other side. Cross, breathe in, breathe out, and bend forward. Keep your hips, both the pelvis or your hips in a line. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, gently come up. If you want, you can raise your hands or just bring it up. Exhale, relax. Great. With the shape and relax. Now, come back to the chair. There are standing, there are sitting. Yes. Now, in some office places, they do have a personalized room where they have the option to practice Shavasana also. So they have couch or sofa where they can actually lie down and practice Shavasana. Or if for someone who has been on their feet for like very long hours, and in that case they can actually rest their legs on the chair, lie down on the floor and rest their legs on the chair. Okay, and practice Shavasana. So again, their legs, the tiredness of the legs will be gone, and at the same time, they will have a good relaxation time also. So both can be practiced, either going flat, completely flat in supine position, complete Savasana, or resting the legs on the chair while the upper body is resting on the floor. Okay, this is Shavasana. Now, apart from this, we have lion's roar also. So sometimes the workload is so much that this again mixed emotion or frustration or too much of stress. So to release that, lion's roar is really good. Even if they cannot scream loudly, but at least to an extent that it releases that emotion. So sitting on the chair comfortably, stretching the tongue out. You can also bring the hands on the thighs. And open your eyes and come back to the practice. So we have practiced Paschimottanasana also. And we can also include pranayams. So especially Brahmari pranayam, which is going to relax them, de-stress them at the desk. Not only at the desk, even traveling when we are waiting to board the flight, yes, or waiting for the train. So, again, that waiting is like very disturbing. It's very annoying. So to calm ourselves, we can always do that Brahmari pranayam or lion's roar. Okay. And then gentle breaths, couple of gentle breaths, then followed by deep breaths. So that will help us to calm down, which is very important. Okay. So especially for someone who is working, like seated in one place and working for very long hours, deep breathing is essential. Right? Okay. Apart from this, we have the side stretch also. Anything that you would like to include breathing? You can share. Yes, twisting is there. The simple twist, okay, simple twist, and then cross leg twist. So both can be added. Okay, so let's start with the upward stretch. Now you can do an upward stretch wherein just join the palms in Namaste Mudra while the hands are raised. Yes, so we can stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out, inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. One more, deep breath in, and as you exhale, lower your right hand on the side of the chair, and let's give a lateral stretch. Yes. Right shoulder away from the ears. Let's stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in. Once again, join the palms. Breathe in. Breathe out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I can even bring the hand. I stretch the hand. Sometimes holding also is a little tiring. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe in, join the hands. Breathe out, bring it down. Yes, now sitting on the chair, one can also practice warrior poses while seated on the chair. Okay, so let's do that because again it's going to work on hip opening, which is like relieving for them because the strain or the stiffness in the lower back is reduced. Okay, when we open the knees. So let's get into goddess pose first. Let's stay there. Or you can bring your hands at the heart and stay there. 3 deep breaths. And after that, here also we can do a side stretch. So we can actually keep this little dynamic also. Yes. And now coming back to the center. Okay, we're going to do warrior. So stretch that left leg out, adjust your position, and then open the hands. Turn the head to the right side. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Now inhale, a reverse warrior. Extend it nicely. So we are seeing many options in standing and sitting or lateral stretches. But though they have this main, either back stretch or forward full stretch, still the experience is different. So some like to have a lateral stretch being in warrior pose, or some in Ardha Matsyendrasana. So depending on what you like, we can perform. So again, the other side. Yes, I mean the same side, but we are not yet over. So from reverse plank, we are getting into this Uttita Trikonasana. And from here, you can also go into Parshvakonasana. Okay, so just drop the hand down for those intense stretch. Yes. So sometimes, you've been working for a very long time, being in one place, and you really need that intense stretch to wake up the body, to feel energized. Let's come back to the center and lower your arms. Now on the other side. Okay, just open the hands, turn your head to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reverse warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to the side. Do not hold the breath at any point. And then from there, you can just lower your hands, hold the leg of the chair, or just place it over your leg. That's it. And then come back to the center and relax, because the kind of chair a person will be using in the office, we do not know. So based on that, yes, they don't have to go down completely. So just place it here and experience that stretch. All right. And back to the center. Right. Slowly bring the knees closer and yes, a forward bend is also fine. We can also go forward. Just widen the knees and a gentle forward bend. In fact, tortoise pose, very good stretch for the backbone. So bring your hands down and start walking your hands forward, elongating the spine. So even this is really good when one does not want to stop at Paschimottanasana. So when they need like really intense stretch, go for Kurmasana or trapeze pose. And then come up slowly. Walk your hands, draw your hands towards you. Roll the spine, come up. Relax. If you feel, you can just add a back stretch or just really stay there. That's it. Okay. Leg locking is also good. Leg locking we built in in flight also. So, lock. And let's stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. And now on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down and relax. Okay, so we have done upward stretch, side stretch. Twisting is remaining, right? So a simple twist is this one. So I'm going to rest my right hand on the top of the chair. That is the backrest. And twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the center. Inhale. And now as we exhale, twist to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And back to the center. Inhale. exhale. Okay. Right.
So sorry, my the guy who's working outside keeps calling me. So I told him wait 5 minutes. Sorry about that, Deepika.
Oh, no worries. Okay. So we are just towards the end. So, and then you can also add neck, eyes. Okay. There's one more which I want to add here. Yes, fingers and wrist. So this is also very important. So we may be working on like spine, on the shoulder joints, but sometimes we miss out on these simple things which are very important. So fingers, open, close. Inhale, exhale. We can take it slowly or like a warm up, just like, quick. So depending on, for example, someone has like, they have got really, they are very disturbed with the finger joints and all. So for them, they have to do it slowly. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, breathe in, breathe out. Relax, and then the wrist. Okay. So once again, stretch all both hands in front of you, fingers together. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale, and relax. And finally, we can also practice the sectional breathing. Just 3 breaths here, and then we are done. Okay. Make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes. Bringing your attention to your navel. Inhale, gently expand your abdomen. Continue breathing in and expand your thoracic cavity. As you exhale, relax your thorax and finally your abdomen. 2 more breaths at your pace. You can also add clavicular breathing here. Once you're done, bring the hands on your knees and gently open the eyes. Right. So this is it for today. Okay, so any questions, any queries?
No inquiries. But Thursday is the last day already.
Yes, first is
Okay.
okay. So
right.
maybe if possible, prepare a sequence. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sequence. I'll be taking you through sequence, but you can
Mhm.
also prepare one if possible. Yeah.
Okay. So anything like I can do forward bends, side bends, anything, right?
Anything.
Okay. My own sequence. Sure. I'd love to do that. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaste.
Yeah. Namaste. Have a good day. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.